Rome, 115 AD, the eternal city. To the emperors, it is a forest of marble and gold, but to the 1,000,000 souls packed within its walls, it is a labyrinth of noise, stench, and survival. Meet Marcus. He is an unskilled laborer, one of the invisible hands that keeps the heart of the empire beating. His day doesn't begin with a luxury bath or a feast. It begins in the Subura, the most densely populated slum in the ancient world. Home is a single room on the 4th floor of a crumbling timber frame tenement. There is no running water here, no heat, only the smell of damp wood and the flickering light of a dying oil lamp. Before the sun has fully cleared the horizon, the pressure of the city is already at his door. Stepping out of the tenement is a descent into a sensory war zone. This is the Subura. It is the beating heart of Rome and its most dangerous neighborhood. Imagine the noise, the constant clatter of iron-rimmed wheels on uneven basalt stones, the shouting of vendors in a dozen different languages. For Marcus, the first priority is calories. Most poor Romans never cook at home. It's too dangerous to have a fire in a wooden building. Instead, they eat on the street. At the Thermae, a single as, the smallest of bronze coins, buys a bowl of lentils or a chunk of hard bread. It is a quick, functional breakfast, eaten while moving. In a city of 1,000,000 people, if you stop moving, you get trampled. By the second hour of the day, Marcus is at his station. In the shadows of the massive stone temples, thousands of small workshops like this one provide the lifeblood of the city. Today he is a weaver. It is back-breaking, repetitive work. The vertical loom is a machine of wood and tension, requiring constant focus and physical strength. There are no weekends in ancient Rome for a man like Marcus. There is only the clack-clack of the shuttle and the fine dust of the wool filling his lungs. For 12 hours of labor, he will earn just enough to pay his rent and perhaps buy a cup of cheap, watered-down wine. In the Roman economy, labor is cheap and men are replaceable. But in these threads, Marcus is weaving the very fabric of the empire, quite literally. But Rome is not all toil. For a single copper coin, Marcus enters the Thermae, the public baths. Here the rigid hierarchy of the empire softens. In the steam of the caldarium, the slave, the laborer, and the senator are all equal in their nakedness. There is no soap in this world. Instead, Marcus coats his skin in olive oil and uses a bronze tool called a strigil to scrape away the grime of the workshop. It is a social ritual as much as a hygienic one. For 1 hour, the roar of the city is replaced by the echoing splash of water and the low murmur of gossip. It is the only luxury Marcus will ever know, provided by the emperor to keep the masses content.